Jack Frost was released on November 18th, 1997. This is an insult to horror movies and Christmas movies altogether. No joke, no fucking exaggeration. This is the shittiest movie I've ever seen in my life. A notorious serial killer named Jack Frost, very, very clever guys, is driving by his execution. However, the truck carrying that murder encounters a bizarre accident that transforms him into a mutant snowman. That's all you need to know. He's a fucking killer snowman. A useless killing snowman. His attacks, although are kind of unique, are not very good, especially for 1997, where the CG was crap, and even that costume looks so bad. And I mean bad. It's bad. It's the worst costume I've seen yet. And I've seen costumes like, I've seen Halloween costumes, I've seen costume props, but this one is just terrible. And Rotten Tomatoes agrees with me. It's only 7%. I mean, if you want me to get more crazy, The Master of Disguise, notoriously becoming one of the worst comedies ever, has 1%. That is literally that bad. Jack Frost literally is behind that movie. It's a bad movie. This is a bad movie. Even its one notorious kill, which I will never show, is quite clearly the worst kill out of the bunch. Quite clearly, all the kills are bad, especially its sequel, Jack Frost 2. I think it was called Jack's Revenge. Quite clearly, for a revenge, it sucked! This whole movie was so garbage that I was surprised it hadn't gotten a third sequel. It's a bad movie. Very, very bad. Anything to do with Christmas and Halloween was done right with The Nightmare Before Christmas, and most other horror movies like Black Christmas. But this one is just terrible. Even the killer Jack Frost, nothing's interesting with him. Nothing. The only thing that is really interesting is that he's a serial killer. But when you look at Carnage, or like the mass murderer himself, Cletus Cassidy, he's a complete psychopath. At least that makes sense. And then you look at Norman Bates, he was just such a mentally disturbed person. The hell is Jack Frost? He just had a bad, family, and then boom, he becomes this mass serial killer, and then he turns into a freak. Even the scientist is trying to be a Herbert West. You are never gonna be a Herbert West like Jeffrey Combs is. You're never gonna be that, so stop acting like that. The other thing too is the music. It's awful, especially for the horror scenes. It's awful. And I can't just get through that disgusting smile of that snowman. It doesn't even look like a snowman. It just looks like a weird, bizarre combination. And he does puns. Like, puns? Puns? I can't believe it. This movie is so fucking bad. I don't want anybody watching this at all. If you're gonna watch this, do a drinking game on how bad it is. Otherwise, stay away from this piece of crap. Tomorrow, we're looking at another fucking remake.
We're immortal. How does that feel?
Oh, it feels...